Hi everyone, Annette Kessler here with a new video tutorial, and today we are making a tri-fold mini album. So you have a link to all the measurements in the description under the video. You can go ahead and grab it and download it and then make this project with me. So we're going to start with our black cardstock piece, and we're going to score it on the long side at 3 inches, 6 inches, and 9 inches. So this is a really cool mini album, and by the way, it can also be a card, but you have lots of room for photos, so you can use it both for a mini album or a card, whatever you want. Once we've done with this scoring, we're going to take a pencil and add 2 lines. Align the cardstock with 1.5 inch and then draw a line with the pencil, and then we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So you're going to turn the paper, align it with 1.5 inches, and draw a line with your pencil. Okay, this is what you should have by now. Next, we're going to turn the paper 90 degrees, and on the shorter side score it at 3 inches and 6 inches, but we're going to score it only from the top pencil line to the bottom pencil line. Don't be confused and start on the top. No, only from the top pencil line to the bottom pencil line, and again at 6 inches from the top pencil line to the bottom. So we're going to score at 3 inches and 6 inches from the top pencil line to the bottom. This is what you should have. Now we're going to take a ruler and a craft knife, or use your trimmer, and cut those exact score lines that you just made on the 3 and 6 inches from the top pencil line to the bottom pencil line. First we draw them. Now we're going to cut them. Make 2 slits. Try to be as accurate as possible. So one on the 3 inch and one on the 6 inch lines, but only from the top pencil line to the bottom pencil line. Don't get confused. Okay, so that's all the scoring and cutting that we need to do. Next, we're going to score the lines that we drew. So on the left pencil line, you only draw it from the top cut to the bottom cut. Only this. Score it there, and then exactly the same on the other side. You score the pencil line from the top cut to the bottom cut. Now we are finished. We can go ahead and start folding our tri-fold mini album. So we're going to start from the top and fold it like this, and then we're going to do the exact same thing on the bottom. Fold it a mountain fold, and then 2 valley folds on each side, one on the left side, one on the right side. So this is the top. We're going to do the exact same thing on the bottom. And in the middle, we're going to fold them in the other direction, like this. So this way we're going to get that tri-fold effect, the tri-shutter effect that we want for our mini album. So now just close it and burnish all your folds really well. And this is our mini album. This is how it looks when it stands. It's really good to display photos as well. Next, we are going to bring some cover papers. You have all the measurements in the link in the description under the video. Then you can go ahead and download and then cut all the papers that you need. Instead of papers, you can use photos. and wherever I put a paper, you can put a photo instead. So you have room for 10 photos, so that's a lot for such a small mini album. I'm just arranging all my papers. They're all double-sided, so they have different patterns. So I want to play with the patterns and make sure that they all fit nicely together. I'm using graphic 45 papers. You can use whatever papers you have in your stash. So I'm just arranging them, and again, you can use photos instead. So that is really cool if you use photos instead. Okay, then you have four little pieces that go on the sides. And now that they're all arranged, I'm ready to go ahead and attach them. And again, I remind you, you have all the measurements in the link in the description under the video. It's for free. You just go ahead and download it. So apply glue to your cover papers, and then or photos, depending what you use, and then align them in the center between the edges and the fold lines, and simply attach all the pieces to the mini album. Pretty easy. And you can also make a mix. You can put photos and pattern papers and play with it. Mix and match. Okay, so I'm just going to cover the entire mini album. And then I'm going to show you how to make the covers, which is also very, very easy. So just the final pieces now. And then for the cover, you need two pieces, one for the front and one for the back. This is how our mini album looks. Pretty cool. So we're going to flip that and bring our two cover pieces. We're going to attach a ribbon to each one, so we'll be able to close the mini album. Just eyeball the center more or less and attach the ribbon to each piece. Of course, you can match the ribbon to the colors of your papers or photos, whatever you used. And now I'm going to show you where to attach and how to put the glue. So you only apply the glue like I am. This is the right side. And you attach the piece while the ribbon faces the outside. And then you align it with the edges. And then repeat the same thing exactly on the other side. Apply the glue only to where I am applying it. Otherwise you won't be able to open and close your mini album. And then attach the cover while the ribbon faces the outside. And align it with the edges so it will be straight. Now all you need to do is cover the front and the back covers with pattern paper. Again, you have all the measurements in the description, in the link that is in the description under the video. And you can use this mini album for anything you want. It will make a really pretty brag book or a gift with a few photos, or just a fun project to make with your kids, with your craft friends. So this is how it looks. You can cover the other side with photos or pattern papers as well, by the way, if you want. So it's kind of a double-sided mini album. So you wrap the two ribbons around the mini album, and this is how you close it. You just tie it in a little bow. like this. And then you can send it in the mail, give it as a gift. And like I said, you can also add photos or papers to the other side, and it will look great standing, displaying all your photos. So I really hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the little bell icon to be notified when I upload a new video, so you won't miss anything, and you'll be able to make all my projects. They're pretty easy. Don't need to know anything in particular. Just follow the instructions. So thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next time.